go on the record in the matter 18 CF 264, State of Wisconsin versus Charles Benkin. The state appears through District Attorney Special Prosecutor Jeffrey Kemp by video conferencing. We have Renee Landgraf appearing in person with Mr. Benkin. We're set here today in this matter for a hearing on the petition to terminate his conditional release. The court received a message, and I guess there was confusion in how it was relayed to the court, but with regards to having an evaluation, Mr. Kemp?
Yes.
Is it? Go ahead.
Yeah, in reviewing this file, Your Honor, one thing that I had noticed and I brought to Attorney Landgraf's attention, I think that the last psychiatric evaluation had been done in 2023. I've never done one of these to terminate the commitment. I've done certainly petitions for conditional release, and I'm sure, in fact, I think I have one pending with Your Honor. But in every case, there is an evaluation for each step of the way, and it just seemed really strange to me that we don't have one for a termination. It may very well be that Mr. Benkin is cured and healthy, and I hope that's the case, but without a psychiatric evaluation, certainly wouldn't feel comfortable just stipulating to that. And I think it probably is in everybody's best interest to get one. I discussed these concerns with Attorney Landgraf, and I'll just hand it over to her.
Ms. Landgraf?
Thank you, Your Honor. My client doesn't object to doing another evaluation. However, I don't believe that it's required for this. He was required to get an evaluation to go on conditional release, and he's been on conditional release now for over 2 years. And I think the purpose of that is to see how well the person can integrate into the community, and then for the termination of the commitment to see if he still needs to have supervision in the community or if he can be successful in the community without. I'm not sure a psychiatric evaluation or any doctor can really make that determination whether or not he is integrated in the community and can be non-supervised in the community. But he doesn't object to the evaluation, but we don't think that it's necessary here.
And I don't believe the statute requires an evaluation at this stage, but I do understand where the state is coming from since the last evaluation was in 2023. I have had hearings where individuals have asked to terminate their commitment, to terminate their commitment entirely. And I am going to state in those hearings with those cases, we have always had an evaluation. But again, I don't believe the statute says that it's required. In this case, again, I see Mr. Benkin. I see a totally different man in front of me than I've seen even in 2023. Just by looking at you, I haven't heard you speak. I haven't heard you tell me anything about how the last 2 years have been. The concern with the court, or I don't even know if I would say concern, the reason the court would look highly at having another evaluation is because the commitment was for a period of 20 years, and that the commitment is supposed to, as per the order, if it stays in effect, run, I believe, to 2039. So that's a significant amount of time. And Mr. Benkin has been in the community for 2 years, but I think for assurance, it would be wise to at least have another or a final evaluation, psychiatric evaluation. And I'm just going to state out there, if by chance it doesn't say something that Mr. Benkin agrees with or likes, that he would also have the opportunity to have his own independent evaluation for the court to review as well. So I do think that although not a requirement, I do think that it would be another tool for the court and or for Mr. Kemp, as well as you, Ms. Landgraf, to have for this case. because the court does have to look at the matter in its entirety. This is the underlying facts of this case, and everybody agrees how very serious and traumatic this was. And the court needs to have all assurances that if it is looking at terminating early this commitment, I would want to make sure that everything is completely done and everything is looked at, and that we do have the evaluation and know that you are in a good and solid place, Mr. Benkin. So are you asking the court to order one, Mr. Kemp, or are you asking that it be ordered, I guess, by Ms. Landgraf? What are you asking of the court?
I guess I was assuming that the court would order one. I certainly have no objection to the same evaluators one of the same evaluators that have looked at him in the past. I think it would probably make more sense if that doctor is available.
If I'm recalling correctly, the last one was Freiberg. It was who?
Craig Schoenecker.
Oh, was that yours, or I can't recall, honestly.
Craig Schoenecker, that was your last one?
That was the last one in 2023.
All right. Well, the court will then have the evaluation ordered. And then should we set a date now or just wait until we get the report?
I'd like to set a date. Does the court want to hear any testimony from the probation agent and social worker since they're already here? I just anticipate them to testify that neither the department nor the DOC has any objection to the termination and that he has met all of his goals and hasn't had any violations.
Are they physically here, or are those the individuals by video?
Those are the individuals by video, and I filed a motion for them to appear remotely because they're in Ladysmith, and the court had approved that previously.
I would like to hear them on one fell swoop. We do it at the next hearing. They're by video. The court will approve them by video at the next hearing as well. So they do not need to be here in person. But I would like to be able to read the evaluation prior to hearing testimony from anyone, quite honestly, in this case. So how far out should we schedule this, Mr. Kemp?
I'm not sure how long an evaluation would take or what the doctor's schedule looks like. I think we might be safe with 45 to 60 days, though.
And how long do you think we would need for the hearing? Is an hour sufficient?
I mean, I think that would be fine unless the court wants the evaluator to appear by Zoom and give testimony. I mean, I think I would stipulate to the report coming in. Mr. Kemp, is that something you would do too?
Yes, I would. In all honesty, I don't expect any surprises. So probably an hour would be sufficient.
How about March 9th at 1?
I cannot. I've got 2 prosecutors out for vacation that week, and I am on intake at that particular time, actually.
March 13th at 9?
I can do that.
Or 1, I guess you could have your choice.
Can I just ask his supporters real quick? Would you prefer Friday at 9 a.m. or Friday at 1 p.m.? If you're gonna come back for support.
Let's do it right away in the morning. Let's do 9.
9 o'clock is good. Yes.
All right, 9 o'clock on Friday, the 13th of March. All right. Okay. Anything further?
Nothing from the state.
Just that I don't need to file another motion for remote appearance for the social worker and the.
You don't. You're not going to oppose them appearing by video, correct, Mr. Kemp?
That is correct, Your Honor.
No, I don't need any other formal motion.
And I don't know if Mr. Kemp plans on coming up here, but I don't have an objection if he wants to appear by Zoom, but I suppose that would be up to the court.
If it is going to be contested, I'd like it in person, but if it's not going to be highly contested, I don't know. Mr. Kemp, I don't know where we're going with this matter.
If it's contested, I'll be up there in person.
All right. That sounds good. Anything else?
Nothing else from the state.
All right.